together, and we're not going nowhere. Period.
What up, S&M Squad, and welcome back. It's your boy Shawn.
And your girl, Mel.
Bam.
How are you doing, S&M
Favorite
Squad?
couple. Let's go.
I hope you guys are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
How are you doing, Mr. Shawn?
I'm doing okay. What about yourself, baby? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good energy.
I'm doing wonderful.
Yes. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Before we start, I want you guys to make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your post notification bells. Now, today, we will be reacting to life
10
sentences.
guilty teenage convicts reacting to their life sentences.
Wow. So our reaction to their reaction. This should be fun.
This is something more serious.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I know that this isn't what we usually react to, but like we said, we'll react to anything. And somebody put it in the comments section.
It was requested.
So you requested, we're going to react to it. Feel free to put your requests in the comments section, no matter what they are. If you would like to see us react to it, that's what we do. We
Absolutely.
react.
Absolutely.
So with that being said,
I'm ready. You ready?
yes.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's get it. Damn, baby. All right, y'all. Magic countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Scared of return.
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Was that the judge?
Darling, I wish I could. I would give my life for Austin. I loved him a lot. I didn't mean to kill Austin. Ashley, I really didn't. I really think I did that. I didn't mean to hurt him.
When you're a teenager, your life has barely
Wow.
begun. You're still learning how to live your life. Well, imagine having the rest of your life torn away from you and spending the rest of your life in a prison cell. Imagine your reaction to the moment that judge takes away your life in the bang of a gavel. Well, we're going to see what that is exactly like right now as we dive into 10 teens reacting to life sentences. This first convict, known as Nicholas Lindsay, was actually too young to receive a life sentence when he was first handed into the police, but upon his resentencing, he was met with life behind bars. When the judge reads out this sentence, Nicholas just sits there, grinning, showing zero lack of remorse for his crimes. His mother walks out and just says, "It is what it is."
There's no indication that this type of violent behavior will stop.
Criminal history and odds of rehabilitation must be considered before life without parole is imposed.
The court has significant doubts about the defendant's potential for rehabilitation.
His mom said little when it was over.
It's what the judge ordered, so that's what it is. It is what it is.
But Lindsay actually grinned when the judge read his ruling. The lack of remorse
so
not
sad.
lost on David Crawford's daughter, Amanda.
Justice was served, and
Oh
I'm glad it's
my.
over. And it just kind of proves to me that he's an animal as he sat there smiling.
This next teen receives his sentence for starting a fire that killed an innocent teenager, a stupid mistake which cost an innocent life and ruined another. You could tell by the way this teen is reacting that he completely regrets his stupid decision and even starts praying as he cries. His mistake is one to learn from.
Shows that there is something said significant and intentional in immediately starting another fire in the living room.
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Dylan Shoemaker is someone we've covered before, but this story is so intense that I thought I'd share it again. Dylan is being sentenced here for the murder of a sweet innocent baby. He killed his girlfriend's child, and when the court day comes, he tries to prove that he didn't mean to kill the child, despite the fact that the baby was beaten to death. His plot to win over the jury didn't work, and he is serving his life sentence.
Years to life.
I can't take back what was done. I wish I could. I would give my life for Austin. I loved him a lot.
Austin Smith was completely defenseless.
How?
That's a given.
but there were other dynamics at work there.
Ashley, I really didn't. I really think I did that. I didn't mean to hurt him.
He was actually
Too
caught
late,
by
buddy.
the judge for actually trying to text his mother saying that he hopes the jury will feel sorry for him and that he's going to cry on purpose to try and lower his sentence.
That on July 23rd, 2013,
What?
in a phone call to your
What was the
mother
friend
from the
doing?
holding center, you stated, and I got a quote from the court reporter, "I am a 16-year-old blonde. Probably all I have to do is cry in front of the jury, and they're going to feel sorry for me." End quote.
Philip Chaim looks like an innocent high school student,
Really?
but he is anything but that. He is actually in court for murdering his teacher. The teacher was actually only 24 years old, which is extremely young for a teacher. She was just starting her life up when it was taken away from her in a blink of an eye. Philip was sentenced to life,
Come
and here's
on,
his
man.
reaction.
Philip Chism on indictment number 2013-1446001. The jury, having returned a verdict of guilty of murder in the first degree on deliberate premeditation and extreme atrocity and cruelty, you will hearken to the sentence the court has awarded against you. The court, having duly considered your offenses, it is hereby ordered that you be committed to the Department of Youth Services until the age of 21, and furthermore committed to the Massachusetts Correctional Institution at Cedar Junction for the period of not less than 25 years and not more than life, and that you stand committed in execution of this sentence.
Jodi Arias is the first female on this list. She was being sentenced
Wow.
for the murder of her
Come
ex-boyfriend.
on.
Her boyfriend was actually famous for saying these disturbing words to his friend. "Don't be surprised if one of these Sundays I don't show up and you find me dead in some place." Well, that's exactly what happened before she was sentenced to life in prison. She actually killed her ex-boyfriend just like he said she would.
But I had to fight for my life just like I did on June 4th, 2008, because I realized how selfish it would be for me to escape accountability for this mess that I've created. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, several nieces and nephews, a mom, a dad, 8 aunts, 9 uncles, over 20 cousins that I've grown up with, as well as countless friends, all of whom would suffer greatly if I took my own life or if I allocated and begged for the death penalty and then got it. The most important thing I want to say is that I am very sorry for the enormous pain that I've caused the people that love Travis. I'm horrified because of what I did, and I wish there was some way I could take it back.
Court finds the defendant has no prior criminal history. The defendant has family and community support. The defendant has mental health issues. The court has also considered the defendant's childhood background. The court finds the mitigation presented is not sufficiently substantial to call for leniency and that a natural life sentence is appropriate. It is ordered the defendant shall be incarcerated in the Department of Corrections for the rest of her natural life with no possibility of parole.
This teenager freaks out after he is sentenced. The
Wow.
defendant freaks out, cries in court, and begs the officers not to take him away, showing that he at least has some sympathy for what he did.
No. 18-year-old Fernando Salgado begs to get to go home.
This next teen was sentenced to life in prison after he and his girlfriend robbed and killed an elderly lady. The robbery
y'all
apparently
aren't in
went wrong,
court?
and while trying
Is
to
he falling
escape, the
asleep?
teen shot and
What
killed
the
the woman
what?
who was completely defenseless. The teen just sits and smiles as his life is being taken away from him. He's also
Really?
seen actually falling asleep at one point during the sentencing.
With
Life
a
is a
chuckle,
joke,
He need to
man.
get
a laugh,
smacked
and
right
yawn
on the
after
top of his
yawn,
head.
David Moses acted strangely at his
Oh, that
sentencing
is so
this morning,
disrespectful.
appearing to fall asleep in his chair not once, but twice, suffered physical, verbal, and emotional abuse growing up, leading to a lengthy criminal history,
Yeah, you can tell.
including sexually assaulting his sister, then a developmentally disabled cousin, and 7 other children while he was in a group home. While Sessions' family
This
said
is
they hope to
disturbing.
one day see her again in heaven, Moses' attorney asked the judge for hope as well, in the form of a possibility for parole.
To give him that hope
No.
for the next 25 years, that he may have an opportunity to be returned to society.
What?
Instead, the judge sentenced Moses to
What?
life
No
How
way.
can you even
without
ask for
the
that?
possibility of
No
parole.
way.
And
Throw
that's
the
in
lawyer
the
in there with
penitentiary
him.
for the rest of his life.
TJ
This
Lane
guy's
was
laughing.
convicted
He
for
don't-
killing
he
3
doesn't
of his
care.
fellow high school students, which makes him a very young serial killer.
What?
He has absolutely no remorse for his crimes, and he was, of course,
With a
sentenced to
smirk on
life
his face?
imprisonment without the possibility of parole. And when he was being sentenced, he wore a white t-shirt with the word killer painted across it, showing how sick and twisted this teenager really is.
Nick is a
Really?
very kind.
Are you
and
kidding
loving-
me?
Why would you want to hurt him? You don't know kind. You're evil. I will have to eventually forgive you.
They allowed
Otherwise,
him to
you
wear
will
that
haunt me.
shirt?
In a
You will never ever
courtroom?
be in my thoughts after this. Never. My
this
family
real?
will move on.
Like,
not
how could
you.
they
You
allow
have
him to
ruined
wear
your
that
life,
shirt?
not to mention Adams. Even gave you a ride. Nick even gave you a ride from school. That someone tried to kill 5 people, and all they did was want to go to school.
TJ also escaped prison a year after his sentencing with another inmate who was actually captured.
What?
19-year-old TJ Lane escaped from the Allen County Correctional Center in Lima, Ohio, and a massive search is underway for Lane and 45-year-old Clifford Opperud. Lane was serving 3 life sentences for the February 2012 murders of 3 students in Chardon High School, east of Cleveland. Witnesses said he just walked into the crowded cafeteria that morning and started shooting.
He was just dead silent the entire time.
What?
Didn't say anything before.
This next teen actually killed his great-grandmother with a hatchet with
What
one of
the
his
heck
friends,
is going on
which is
here?
extremely disturbing.
His
The teen was, of
great-
course,
his
sentenced to life
grandma-
in prison and responds by saying that the news like to twist a lot of things around. He was still sentenced and found guilty.
He showed varying emotions in court, at times wiping tears from his face. Then Barbo smirked and shook his head
Too late
when
for
the
that,
prosecutor spoke. He read only a few words from his own statement.
There's a lot going around said by the news, DA, and many other people that I'm a cold, heartless, careless killer.
Great-grandmother.
That's not true.
Instead of starting his freshman year in high school, 14-year-old Antonio Barbo will go to prison.
This next video is very famous for showing a teenager who almost starts laughing when he is sentenced for killing a 23-year-old. The mother of the victim is in tears and is so choked up she can't even speak to the jury, as his sister has to stand in for her. The only words the teen has to say for himself are these.
As a mother shed tears for her son, shot and killed by Wright.
I've lost laughter and love. I no longer have the hope of having grandchildren. I've lost the enjoyment of holidays and birthdays and of everyday life.
Wright addressed the court showing no remorse.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
What?
Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to subscribe
That's all
and
you
turn
have
on
to
notifications
say?
on to never miss another video from me. Anyway, goodbye.
Oh my God, man. Wow. That was so disturbing.
Was that real?
And it seemed like, you know, straight predators, man. Kids, teenagers. Wow.
You know, sometimes you gotta lock them up and throw the kid away.
Throw the whole kid away, man. Wow. Straight predators. You guys, make sure you get inside the comment section. Let us know what you think.
No remorse.
Yeah.
Where was the remorse?
How
can you kill a baby, or how can you kill your grandma with a?
You know.
I mean, how can you kill anybody? But just a little innocent baby.
No respect for life at all.
Oh, granny.
Innocent people.
With a sledgehammer.
It's crazy. And then laughing, falling asleep in court, smirking.
That has to be some type of mental illness, and people like that should be, you know, caged up.
Wow, man. This is crazy. This is the world that we live in, though. But we want to thank everybody for watching, man. This is something that was requested. We had to do it for the S&M Squad, man. Wow, this is
that was
crazy.
Woo!
You know, so this is like a wake-up call. Everybody, please raise your kids the correct way, man.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, man.
But you know, even when you raise them the correct way, sometimes they will go astray. So pray for your children.
Pray for them
you know,
as well. Yeah, absolutely. We about to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. We definitely appreciate it. S&M Squad, we love you guys. Everybody have a blessed day, man. It's your boy Shawn.
And your girl Mel.
Bam,
we
man.
love you guys.
Favorite couple. Everybody be safe. Peace.